Simon, you were about to say something?
Group of people talking about one subject or something.
Your voice is not clear.
Some group of people talking about a subject.
Okay, group of people talking about a subject. Okay. Linson, what is podcast? Linson, am I audible? Okay. So what is podcast is? Podcast is a audio file. Okay. So where you will listen to this podcast is applications like Spotify, Podbean, and we have multiple things. Like in YouTube also you can listen to podcast. What is this? So it might be a single person talking about a topic or a subject. Okay, you want to know what is digital marketing? You can go to Spotify and search for digital marketing podcast. So you will be able to listen to that and you will be able to understand in depth about each and every module. They will be talking about the subject, that subject. And if you want to know about photography, nature, or any news updates, and you want to that these all are the type of single podcast. A person will be talking about a subject or a topic, whereas we have this like Simon told, it will be like an interview, an interview with a famous celebrity or a cricketer. So you can also interview a person. Okay, so that can also be listened to podcast. Basically it is a audio file, it will be in a audio format. So today we are going to record a podcast and I will teach you how to publish this podcast in our Spotify. So the platform which we have selected is Spotify. So you can publish your podcast in Spotify so that people who are listening to the Spotify, most of the people will be using Spotify, right, for listening music. So I want everyone to open your mobile phone and hope you all have Spotify app. If not, please download it. Install that application, Spotify. Simon and Linson, do you have this application with you?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, it will be in green color. Pujashri, you can also install the app application if you don't have, and listen to any of the podcasts so that you will get to
Yes,
know.
ma'am.
Okay, you will get to get some idea what is podcast, how it is created. So it will be like after recording it you will need to edit it. You should add intro music, background music, outro music. So like this you have to give some editing part and then we will be publishing in Spotify. Please install the application and listen to the podcast, whichever thing you like, whichever subject you're interested in. It might be a comedy, it might be a news or an interview.
Hello,
Hi, sir.
madam. Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
2 days class attend ಆಗಲಿಲ್ಲ.
Today we are started with the new module Spotify, that is podcast.
ಪಾಡ್ಕಾಸ್ಟ್
ಹೌದು.
ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಆಯ್ತಾ ಅಥವಾ
ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್
ಎಫ್
ಆಗಿದೆ
ಮಾಡಿ?
ಸರ್. Now you get to know what is Spotify podcast, right? Okay. So let me share my screen. Hope my screen is visible. Okay, so podcast marketing. This is what we are going to learn today. What is podcast? As I told you already, a podcast is a collection or series of digital audio files. It is a audio file that are made available for downloading or listening via the internet. Each individual audio recording is known as a podcast episode. So just like how we publish the episode 1, episode 2, so here also you will be publishing a episode. It should be minimum 1 minute, maximum up to hours it can be uploaded. So podcasts are typically hosted by an individual or individuals who leads a conversation, share stories, or report the news. It might be anything from this. You can also tell a story to the kids. Nowadays, it is becoming very popular. So narrating a story to the kids, so they don't need to look at the screen. To avoid the screen time, you can just play the podcast. So a individual will be narrating a story so that they can listen, just listen. Okay. And how to create a podcast. Developing, recording, editing, and distributing a quality podcast takes time. Consider these general steps to how to create your podcast. So these are the steps how to create a podcast, a quality podcast. So understand how podcasting works. Identify a podcast theme is like which is the theme you're going to follow, what type of topic or a subject you're going to follow. So episode 1 is about, for example, if you want to talk about any stories, so episode 1 to be the different thing, and it should be the continuation of episode 2, 3, and 4. So under that we have season 1, season 2. We can also publish season 1. In season 1, you will have 10 to 15 episode based on the content you have, and in season 2 you will have a different topic. Okay. So decide on a format. Format means you will have some unique style, right? So how to introduce yourself, how to end. So you should have a unique format. Okay. And create your podcast branding is also important here. What is the name of your podcast and what is the logo you want to create? If it is for your own business, you can just leave it with the same, you can continue with the same logo and the branding. If you are interested in different thing, you have to create a logo and a branding has to be done. And choose your podcasting equipments. So get a recording software is like when you record, you don't want to record the background music, like background noises. To cut the noises, we have software, but we are not going to use any much like you don't need to spend anything for the software or the equipments. We will be using the free things or editing tools which is available on internet. So outline your first episode. So what is outlining? So how the episode should be, like how I'm going to start with, what all the content I want to add in between, and how I'm going to end the episode. First, you have to draft it. Outline has to be done, and record your podcast. Then you're going to record it. Record an intro and outro. What is intro? Hi, hello, welcome to Inspire. This is Kavita Victor. So, this is what I introduce. So, you have to create your own intro and outro. So, that's all for the day. We'll continue tomorrow. It's my style of outro. So, what is you're going to give it for your podcast? Edit your podcast. Decide on podcast hosting. So, hosting is like the platform where you going to publish your podcast. As I told you already, we have selected Spotify to publish the podcast. We have multiple platforms hosting where you can publish your podcast for free and market your podcast. After that, marketing has to be done right. After you publish it, you will get a link. You can share it with your friends or family group and monetize your podcast. Actually, you can also earn from podcast. Actually, it is not available in India currently, but in other countries they are earning from podcast. Earn, yes, monetization is possible, but currently it's not available in India, but in other countries in future it may. Okay, and the purpose of a podcast can have many purposes, but the main one is to entertain its audience. So why people come to Spotify? Why you go to Spotify and listen to music? What is the main intention? Basically, why you turn on your Spotify? What is the main intention?
Entertainment value, ma'am. Just to listen something.
Listening pleasure. Listening pleasure.
Listening, yes. Entertainment purpose, correct? You, if you're bored, you want to listen to music, correct? So for just for entertainment, people are using this app. So what you have to do, podcast listeners might have one of the several reasons to subscribe to the podcast, such as hear the updates and breakdowns of the current events, like news. They want to know the current breakdowns or the news. They will come to Spotify or learn about a new topic or industry. I don't know what is digital marketing, I don't know what is data science, I don't know what is any other subject. I want to learn in depth. What I will do, I will go to Spotify and I will just listen. When people have time to watch the YouTube, they will come to YouTube. But you're bored, you're traveling in bus, or you want to, you're cooking or something else you're doing, but you want to just listen, what you will do, you will turn on the Spotify. So laugh at co-host trifling jokes. So you want entertainment, you want to laugh, then you will turn on this. Listen in an interview with a famous or a popular celebrity or a guest. You want to know about the famous celebrity or a cricketer. So what you will do, you will listen to the interview and experience an audio drama or narrative storytelling. Okay, so these are the purpose of podcast. So choose your niche. What is niche? So on which topic you're going to talk about the podcast. Selecting the niche. Niche means these are the different types of niche available on podcast. Comedy. 22 percentage people are interested in comedy. Okay, and news, 21% people are interested in news. True crime stories, 18 percentage. Crime means, so incident might have happened in one place, they want to know in depth about that crime. Okay, what they will do, they will listen to this crime podcast. And sports, 17 percentage, to know about the cricket or any other sports update, they will listen to this. Health and fitness, nowadays it is becoming very popular. Fitness, yoga, health, they want to make themselves fit, or they want to live a healthy lifestyle. For that, you can talk about the you can choose this topic. And religion and faith, 16 percentage. So you want to listen to any religious related things, spiritual related things, you can listen to that. And politics, 16 percentage people are interested. Self help and productivity, 15 percentage. Investigative journalism, 13. And finance, 13 percentage. So from this, you can pick any of the niche or topic. You can select it and you can start your podcast. What is RSS feed? So as I told you, hope you would have heard this word anywhere else. I have explained you two few days back. RSS feed. Any idea? That day I told you I'll be talking about in depth about this topic in Spotify, that is podcast. So when we are uploading a video on YouTube, so in that on the right top you will get to see create a new podcast. You would have seen a new, like, upload a video, create a playlist. Below that you would have seen this create podcast. So what you have to do is you can publish your podcast in this Spotify. You will get a link where you can share the link with your friends. Below that you will get one more link, that is RSS feed. That is also a link. When you copy the link and paste it in your, that is upload it in your YouTube, the same podcast will be uploaded to your YouTube. You don't need to do it once again. It will be automatically updated. So, what is this RSS feed? Really simple signification. That is the abbreviation of RSS. Really simple signification. So, feed is an online file that contains the details about every piece of content a site has published. So, today you have published a episode with the title, with the description, and the audio, and all those things, right? It will be stored in this RSS feed. Each time a site publishes a new piece of content, details about that content and including the full text of the content or a summary, publication date, author, link, etc., everything will be stored here. When a podcast episode is published, that information is added to the RSS feed, and the RSS feed is responsible for sharing and distributing the content to certain platform. That is, one of the platform is YouTube. So your RSS feed contains your show title, information you have added about the show episode details. Is it clear? Did you understand what is RSS feed? Others, people attending online?
Yes, ma'am.
Perfect.
Yes, ma'am.
So, what are episodes? So, what is episodes? Hope everyone will watch a serial. This one, like TV serials. What will be there? So, every day it is a new episode. Correct? Episode 1, 2000, 2000 episodes, it might go. So, just like that, in podcast, we will be splitting the content and we will be publishing as episode 1, episode 2, episode 3. So this is the media content, your audio or a video file tied to episode title and notes, identical to writing a blog post or content for a web page. So, the process of creating the episode title and notes with the title and associating the media file within your podcast feed syndicates your episodes. So, create a title and description, focus on keyword. What is keyword? Generally, what is keyword? Okay, the word that is related to the topic. What is your major keyword, Impa? Fashion. And for Pooja, what is your major keyword? Pooja, Linson, Simon, Vishwanathan sir, what is
Vintage. Training.
what?
Ma'am, can you repeat the question?
Training. Training.
Training. Perfect, sir. Training is your keyword. Pooja, what is your keyword? Primary keyword.
Plans.
Hmm?
Plans.
Plans. I'm asking about your
Yes.
business. Your business primary keyword.
Business. Yeah. Okay. Silver.
Silver.
Jewelry.
Perfect. Silver jewelry is your primary keyword. Simon?
Sneakers.
Sneakers. Okay. And Linson?
Vintage.
Vintage collections or vintage bikes, whatever it is, if that is your primary keyword. So, like this, what is focus on keyword is this keyword should be in the title and the description. Why? When people are searching for, even in your YouTube, when you're publishing any content or any episode, sorry, any videos, there in the title, the keyword should be there. Fashion word should be in each and every title. Why it is good when people are searching for fashion, your video will be at the top. Got it? So, similarly, when you publish a episode on Spotify, you need to add this fashion word in the title, and also in the description, you have to mention this word fashion. The keyword should be there. Clear? So, five types of podcast. See, these are the five types of podcast available. So, whether you're considering making your own podcast or simply looking for a new show or to listen to, there are few popular podcast formats to consider. Scripted fictions, interview, monologue, and more non-fictional storytelling and conversational. So these are the five types. What is this scripted fiction? Scripted fiction podcast or audio only theoretical production. So some fictional podcasts might tell a single serialized stories, much like a TV show or a audio book, or they may tell a new story with each episode. That is scripted fiction. It is not that it should be continued from episode 1 or to episode 3 and so far. You can also create one episode. In one episode, you can tell about a different story. In two, it is a different one. So these are the scripted fictions, just like a TV show. Interview. You all know what is interview, right? Interviewing a person. So interview style podcasts typically have a host or a pair of co-host who conduct an interview with a person of interest similar to a TV talk show. So that is interview. Monologue means that is what we are going to do it today. Monologue means single individuals produce the monologue or solo podcast. They might be an expert in a particular field with information to share, or storyteller, comedian, or a new anchor. You want to talk about any different things or any story or any comedy you want to talk, stand up comedy, you can do it with this monologue style. Non-fiction storytelling is one of the most popular type of podcast is storytelling podcast. So that retell a true story, which means that is not a fictional one, it is not a imaginary one, it is the thing that has happened in one place. So you have to retell it in a narrative way. So these podcasts may contain the interview with those involved in the story. Someone would have involved in the story. You are going to take them and you are going to use them in your podcast. So it will give some curiosity to the people, right? The expert or an expert with the knowledge of the story. True crime podcasts fit in within this category. That is non-fictional. And conversational, another popular podcast format, involves a panel of hosts who records themselves having interest and entertaining the conversations on a specific topic. For example, I and Impa are interested in digital marketing. So what we will do, we will be sharing the knowledge with both of us. Like I will be telling about SEO, you will be sharing about Google Ads. We will just have a conversation about a particular topic. So that is conversational. So benefits of podcast. Having a podcast enables the access to valuable clients. Podcasts are perfect for the engagement and community building. Podcasts are on-demand technology, and podcast allows you to get the listeners with minimal cost. They don't need to spend any amount to listen to your podcast. Podcasts are optimized to voice search and are cost effective marketing technique. You don't need to spend any money to publish your podcast, so it is very cost effective. Recording a podcast allows you to take the advantage of a omni channel marketing approach, which means wherever you go your business is available. For example, if you go to, if your contents for your user search or your client or a customer search your business on Google, you will be in Google. You have your website, you have your Facebook page, you have your all this social media page. When people come to podcast and search for your brand, you should be available there. So that is omni channel, everywhere your presence should be there on internet. And submit to Google. So this we will be doing it later. Practically, we will be doing it. So you have to. That is what first when you publish it, it will be submitted to Google. When whatever the platform you choose, you have to publish the episode. Once you publish it, it will be submitted to Google after 24 hours. So this Google will confirm your submission, and it will take some time to progress your podcast distribution. It will take up to 24 hours. It might happen in few minutes or take to up to 24 hours. So Google will check and then verify your content, then only it will be submitted. So this is submitting your RSS feed. This also we will see it practical.
Ma'am,
Yes, Pooja.
ma'am, you're telling like whatever we post, like whatever content we create
Hmm?
and publish in Spotify. For example, now in Spotify,
Hmm?
first it will the Google will take into account,
Hmm?
it will verify it, and then it will help give permission to publish. Other than else, we can't publish even in the Spotify or Spotify. It has already been published.
Exactly. So wherever the platform you choose, you have to publish it first. In that app, it will be published. But after Google verify it, review it only, it will be submitted to any of the platform.
Okay, done.
Got it right? Okay. So, tips to create a quality podcast. So, creating a high quality podcast involves more than just recording your voice. It requires planning, technical know how, and engagement strategy. Here are the 10 tips to help you create a professional and engaging podcast. So you have to follow the steps to make a quality podcast. For define your niche and audience. What is niche? Choose your subject. In which topic you're going to talk. Focus on your content. Know your audience. You have to know who for whom I'm going to write this content. If it is a storytelling, who is my audience? Kids are my audience. You have to focus on your audience, know about your audience, that is understand who you're speaking to, their interest and what they want to learn or enjoy. This shapes your content and style. For example, if you are narrating a story for kids, it should be in a tone, it should be in a gentle and kids like tone. You have to bend down, and you have to talk like a kid. How you will talk to your kid, it should be in that tone. So if you're talking about anything professional, it should be in a different professional voice. Okay, so you have to change your voice and know your audience. Plan your episode in advance. Create an episode outline. Consistency is the key here. You have to make a regular podcast. You want to schedule it, schedule it. You also have the scheduling option here. So it can be whether weekly or bi-weekly, to build a listener's loyalty. Weekly one, at least weekly one, you have to publish it. Okay, that is the key to success. Invest in quality equipments. Microphone should be good. Invest in the high quality microphones. They have given the microphone model, and to clear professional sound. And headphones, use good headphones for monitoring your audio as you record. Pop filters and soundproofing. So soundproofing, so like when you're recording, you will be recording inside a room. You turns this one. The fans might be turned on. That noise will be in the background. So to reduce it, we have a background noise reducer. We will be using certain editing tools too. So focus on clear and crisp audio. So minimize the noise, edit your audio. So use the audio editing software like Audacity or Adobe, and to clean up the background noise, remove the mistakes and ensure the clarity. So it should not have any disturbance. That's it. When you have to think like an audience, when your audience are listening, when your audience, when you find that the voice is not that much quality and background noises is there, lot of disturbances is there, the intro music is not good. Do you listen to that podcast? Definitely no. So think you as an audience, and you have to create it accordingly. Develop a unique format. Structure your show. That is what. Decide on the format. Will it be an interview or a storytelling or a solo commentary or a panel discussion? Okay. Hook the audience. Start
Hello.
each episode with a strong hook or introduction to grab the listener's attention right away. So that is what you have to do. For example, you're listening to any podcast, you have a maximum patience of one minute or less than that. If you're interested with that introduction part only, you will be continuing with the episode. Otherwise, you will just listen to the next one, right? Yes or no? So that is what you have to do. Grab the attention of our audience in within less than a second. Like the introduction should be that good. Okay. So engage and build the relationship with the guest and listeners. Invite the interesting guest. You want to make it more interactive. Invite the interesting guest. Connect with your audience. Encourage the listeners interactive with the social media question and answer session, or by responding to the listeners' feedback. Once you publish it, they will be giving some feedback or comment on podcast. So you have to interact with the audience. That is the best way to connect with the audience. Create a memorable intro and outro. Professional intro and outro should be there. Have a catchy intro that introduce your podcast tone and topic, and a solid outro with the call to action like subscribe to my YouTube channel. Like how this you people will be telling in YouTube. Click on the bell button below, subscribe to my channel. So these are the things they usually. Starting will be one part. Hello, welcome to my YouTube channel. If you have not subscribed to my channel yet, please click on the subscribe button and click on the bell icon. So like they will have something like, right. So you have to follow the consistency in the tone. Promote your podcast, social media presence. So if you publish your podcast in Spotify, copy the link and promote it in your Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, wherever it is possible. Make it as your WhatsApp status, so people will click on that and engagement will happen, traffic will come to your podcast. So you have to choose all the social media platform and collaboration and cross promotion. Partner with other podcasters or influencers in your niche to reach a wider audience. Collaboration is happening mostly in YouTube and also Instagram. People collaborate with other brands to make both it is benefit for both the thing, like both the. Yes, so that the audience, for example, Impa will have group of followers. I will have sort of certain followers. So Impa followers will follow me after the collaboration, and my followers, it is there is a lot of chance to follow Impa. Optimize your show for searchability. So podcast title and description, that is what I have mentioned. The keyword should be in your title and description. Choose a title and description that are clear, catchy, and optimized for search engines to make it easy for new listeners to find you. And you keywords and tags, include the relevant keywords in your show notes, episode title and description to improve your discoverability. Monitor analytics and improve, track your performance. So you here also you have the option of tracking, like analytics part is there, how many people have clicked on your podcast, how many people have listened to your podcast. So adapt and improve, regularly review your analytics and feedback to identify what's working and what needs improvement, and experiment with new formats or topics if needed. So these are the free podcast submission sites. Anchor Spotify is the one we are going to choose today. So bandwidth is unlimited, storage is unlimited. Everything has to be submitted to Google. See on the right side you have that. Submit to Google. Buzzsprout, Spreaker, Podbean, Simplecast, Casto. So these are the things. Bandwidth is unlimited in certain things. In something we have 250 GB. It's more than enough actually. So storage is up to 2 hours, 5 hours, 5 hours, and in Anchor Spotify it is unlimited bandwidth and unlimited storage. So again, they have mentioned all the free podcast submission sites. If you want, you can take a note and you can publish in this platforms too. Tools to make your podcast better. So these are the tools we are going to use to edit it. So we have audio editor, audio merging, we are going to use 1 to 3 apps. For example, you have intro music, outro music, and middle part is your podcast, and additionally, your background music has to be added. For merging all this, we will be using this 1 to 3 apps. So royalty free music you want to download and Pixabay. So these are the things I'll be copying and sharing in the chat. Kindly use all this for the editing. So free text to speech. So if you don't want to record your own voice, you can use this ttsmaker.com. So what is this? It's just like a 11 Labs and Narakit. So what you will do in 11 Labs and Narakit?
We
Convert the
will
text to
write the script.
voice. Exactly. So you can use the chat gpt for the script description and also the title. So after getting the script, you can go to this tts maker, paste the content there, 1 minute script or 2 minute script. Actually for free, yeah, they are giving only 1 minute for 1 minute for free. So you can copy the 1 minute script and paste it there. It will generate it as a voice. You can edit it and upload it. So it is not that much good. Actually, you have to use your own voice for this podcast. Okay. Now I'll be sharing this, and now listen carefully. What you're going to do is, please copy and paste all these tools in your tool list. Just maintain the tool list. Keep it updated. It should be all, you have to update all the tools which I am sharing with you. Okay. One day I will check it. And now what you are going to do, open your chat GPT or any other AI tools which you like. For example, Perplexity or DeepSeek or Grok, any other tool. Write a 1 minute podcast script about modules. I have selected the niche. I want to talk only about digital marketing. So I am continuing with the same. If you want a suggestion, first ask ChatGPT for the suggestion. So I want to talk about photography. Just give me any 5 suggestion or 10 suggestion of the title. It will give you the title. Pick anyone and get the script for that. About digital marketing tips. So this is what I am going to talk. So here is the crisp 1 minute podcast script I have got about digital marketing tips. So see, I have to talk like this. Welcome back to the Inspire Digital Podcast, your quick dose of marketing wisdom. Today I'm sharing like this. So they have not mentioned the intro. Give me a moment. See, hello everyone. This is Kavita from Inspire. Welcome to a quick 1 minute digital marketing boost. So today I'm sharing 5 powerful digital marketing tips that every student, creators, and business owners should know. So tip one, tip two, tip three. I have to follow the script and record it in your. That's all for the day. This is Kavita from Inspire. See you all in the next episode. Keep growing, keep learning. So like this, you have to end it. So you have to change your voice, tone, and record it. Don't just read and record it. Give the voice modulation. It should go up, come down, and then up. So like this, you have to give the modulation and record the script, and it should be minimum 1 minute. You can use your mobile phone. You have a voice recorder, sound recorder in your application. Every mobile will have this app. So use that sound recorder and record it. Got it? And I, after recording it, send it to your WhatsApp. So you will be able to send message to yourself. So send it there. Then I will teach you how to edit it and publish it. For now, I want you to get the script and record it in your mobile phone.
Ma'am, can you just
Topic
show the
actually.
prompt what you gave for the chat GPT again once again?
What, Puja?
You gave a prompt for ChatGPT to get
Okay,
this
you want
script,
with
right?
prompt.
Yes.
I'll be sharing it. Share your screens, everyone. Yes. 1 minute. Did you ask me something, Beta? Okay. Ravasta. Okay. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Show me your logo. What is the meaning of your brand name? That is what meaning? Okay. Which one? Ah, okay. Mm, good actually, but where is the brand name? Okay. Timelessly yours. But it's just an hour. How people will get to know about your brand name? Brand name is not mentioned. Yeah, yes. So you have mentioned your slogan here. Instead, you can add your brand name in a circular. Hmm.
ಮೇಡಮ್ ನಾನು
Sir?
1 minute ಸ್ಕ್ರಿಪ್ಟ್ ಬರೆದಿದ್ದೀನಿ
Okay.
ಚಾಟ್ ಜಿ ಪಿ ಟಿನಲ್ಲಿ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಏನು ಮಾಡೋದು ಇದನ್ನ ತಗೊಂಡು?
Record ಮಾಡಿ sir. In your mobile, you have to record it.
ನಾನು ಬಾಯಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾತಾಡ್ಬೇಕಾ ರೆಕಾರ್ಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡ?
Sir?
ಈ 1 minute ಸ್ಕ್ರಿಪ್ಟನ್ನ ರೆಕಾರ್ಡ್ ಮೊಬೈಲಲ್ಲಿ
Oh,
ರೆಕಾರ್ಡ್
you
ಮಾಡಬೇಕು.
can just see the script and read it. This one is good, but actually your logo, the icon is good, Impa. So here, when you see, you have your icon, you have your brand name, and you have your slogan here in this logo. When you show, when you see that logo, R is there and flowers there. It's good actually, but how people will know that is about your this one like name, brand name, like this. Icon with a brand name, or else let it be you have added on circle, right? Inside that curve you can mention your brand name there. Huh. Logo is really good. Yes, and T capital, R capital. You have generated this one.
ಮೇಡಮ್ ಮೊಬೈಲ್ಗೆ ಹೋಗಿ ವಾಯ್ಸ್ ರೆಕಾರ್ಡ್ರಿಗೆ ಹಾಕೊಂಡು ಮಾತಾಡೋದಾ?
ಹೌದು ಸರ್, ವಾಯ್ಸ್ ರೆಕಾರ್ಡ್ ಮಾಡಿ.
ವಾಯ್ಸ್ ರೆಕಾರ್ಡ್ ಹೋಗಿ ಸೆಟ್ಟಿಂಗಿಗೆ ಹೋದ ಫೈಲ್ಸ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಮೀಡಿಯಾಸ್ ಸೆಟ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ಪರ್ಮಿಷನ್ ಮೈಕ್ರೋಫೋನ್ಸ್. Ladies and gentlemen,